At that time when life was just coming at me, you had to either sink or swim. And I chose to swim.
Squink.
Because... Sorry?
Sorry. You were my mother a while ago. You hear the sorry? So I was talking to a friend the other day being this morning, and we were talking about how we like to micromanage God. Like, you know, when you micromanage somebody at work, the person sitting down and you over them shoulder, I said, let me see what you do now. Let me see how it makes sense, this, like that. And she was like, you know, she's learning that you cannot micromanage God. And I was like, first of all, you cannot manage the owner of the company, right? And so I was explaining to her that in a lot of instances, we really need to let go and allow faith to take over and stop trying to get an update from God every 2 minutes. What you doing? What you up to? Just let me know. No, I just need to have an idea of the status of these affairs. And so, you know, if you're listening, this is the best way I think I can start, because I want you guys to understand that you might not know where you're going. You might not know how you're getting there. You might not know where the destination is, but you really have to trust God and trust the journey. And so that's really what's on my mind right now. Welcome to No NDA, also called NONDA. And our guest today is not really a guest. So I'm trying this thing where I'm like, you know, let's have a co-host who comes in every now and then to spice it up. And this lady, the people love her.
Hey.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ruden.
Ruden.
Oh my God. You remember when we used to say, how are you? How are you? I miss you.
I remember that.
No, you need to complete it.
Oh, sorry.
How are you? How are you? I miss you. I miss you. Mommy.
No, but that was my line. I miss you was my line.
It's not line, it's
Okay.
a duet.
Okay, all right, let's go again.
Let's go one more time. And by the way, for those of you in podcast land, this is my mom. How are you? How are you? I miss you. I miss you. Exactly.
Okay, there we go.
So, welcome back to another episode of No NDA, also called
Nonda.
You remember when the person was saying Nonda nice? I feel like if you want us to know that you watch this episode, the hashtag that you should use for this episode is
Nonda nice.
Nonda nice.
I think so too.
Nonda nice. Always reminding you guys that this is not a sad show, a bad show, a dad show, a mad show. This is really just a show with fun, friends, family, entertainment, education, and everything in between. You're not doing well with filling in the like. I just feel like a loser right now. So this episode, the theme of this episode is called Ask Me Anything.
Okay. I'm to ask you anything?
No. The theme of the episode is called Ask Me Anything.
You can't talk to me like me, don't see. You drop up the theme. All right.
I think in another life I was a teacher.
I think so too.
You don't think so?
Yeah, man.
I have a
very
teaching
strict
spirit. I think it's my grandmother.
Maybe.
You know...
No, but seriously, I don't think Mom was all that strict.
No.
More daddy.
No, I think she was strict to you, but you were not in a position to receive it because you were never listening.
Okay.
So she was strict, but you just weren't there.
All right.
Anyway, so this is your first full episode on the show. How do you feel about the response on the show so far? Like, how do you feel about how people have been responding? How do you feel about what people have been saying about your vibe? All of that.
I kind of like the fact that it's mostly positive. And I like the fact that they know that we're comfortable and they know that we're not putting on nothing. That this is you and this is me and this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like your podcast on a whole. Is very laid back. It's very relaxed. It's very comfortable. It's very talk your mind.
Yeah.
That's good. And I hardly get that on podcasts. That's
especially in Jamaica. Jamaicans take themselves way
too serious, man. Isn't that serious?
I don't understand. When did we become a nation of weeping and what is the line again?
War and something.
What's the line again, Rochelle? It's you know the line.
War and something, man. From the
message that I got from the guy.
The learned. All right. Okay.
Woe
Woe and
and
something.
weeping and
Something.
something. But the point is that Jamaica is in a position now where everybody's just like, guys, lift up on the countenance,
Yeah, man. You're
man.
not that serious. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself. So,
Yep.
if you're listening on podcast land, in Apple, Spotify, wherever else it is, what you must do, mom,
Rate us 5
or
4.8. That's
or
it. 4.7. I'm not going
okay.
to 4.5.
Oh my God, you don't even want
I'm
to
not
go
going
that
to go
low.
that.
You know that it's 5 stars, so you can't really scale the stars.
Okay, so it's 4
So
stars.
it's really 5. I don't know why I've been saying
Because
4.5.
I'm following you too.
No, it's my fault. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
So this
Here we go.
episode is called Ask Me Anything, and the idea of it is that we're going to go into like a deeper conversation. We're usually light and bright and whatever. It's not gonna be weeping, but it's definitely something that will add perspective to a lot of people's I guess experience or point of view as it relates to like family and relationships. Because
Okay.
people are watching and they're just like, wait, how are you guys so comfortable with each other or whatever? And people don't understand that like adult relationships,
It's hard.
it's hard.
And it's also it's hard, but it's a lot of understanding. And
Yeah.
I don't think people understand that it takes a lot of understanding.
And it's hard to show up in a space if you are not like prepared to hear about yourself, or if you're not prepared to
Yeah.
be told that you're not up to standard. If
Yeah.
you know, like it's really difficult work.
That's
And so
true.
we're going to go into that for this episode. But you know, we'll have to start with the staple of the episode, which is the soundtrack of my life. What's the soundtrack of your life right now?
I was thinking of
Mm-hmm.
no, listen, the soundtrack of my life right now is oh shit. Sorry.
No man, it's fine. It's no NDA.
It was a song about blessing. That song about I don't remember.
No man, but you have to remember, you know, that's the point of the show.
Uh-huh. Tell me the sound.
Tell me tell me the be
The soundtrack of your life right now.
The soundtrack of my life right now is Trailer Load of Girls.
Huh?
Trailer Load, Trailer Load, Trailer Load, Trailer Load, Trailer Load. Girls,
I know the
everything.
song, but I don't understand the
In the
connection.
US, because so far on the podcast, we've only had female guests.
Okay.
And so it's a Trailer Load of Girls in Nanda.
Okay.
That's why it's the soundtrack of my life. You notice it never said the soundtrack of our life.
Okay.
But why I like it too, you know, is because it just bring up a little vibes and whatever. Here's the problem. Finding men to come on a podcast that is not about classing women. It's very difficult, you know. You ever see a man with a podcast? You know what they talk about all the time?
Yeah. Women
Bitches and hoes.
and relationships and how women are turning up and women this and women that.
A woman need for
A woman must learn to cook and woman too independent and woman don't know if them want them
it's always
work life other than family life. And
it's always a conundrum. And
That is the
so
word.
we're finding it difficult to find male guests that can add a little
value
and
substance.
and
Me no know.
vibes.
Vibe. That's
So
the word.
if you're listening in podcast land and you have a guest that you think would be really great on the show,
A
send us
male guest.
anybody,
Specific. All right.
non-binary even.
Yeah.
Send us a, you don't know what non-binary
Yes, I
is?
know what it is.
They, them.
They, them. Okay.
Mommy, that's the world we're living in.
Don't say
He,
nothing.
she,
They,
they, and
them.
them. Very good. Yes. So if you know, send us an email at nondapodcast@gmail.com, or you can nondapodcast@gmail.com. Soundtrack of your life. Let's go.
Jesus, you're not Donny.
I know, because that's a segment on the show.
Me don't remember it, man.
So find another song now.
Something about blessing. I don't know. I'm just feeling very blessed at this stage of my life. So give me any song.
Blessing and honor, glory
And it
and
wasn't a gospel
power.
song, honestly.
It was a gospel song, but it's about blessing. So who
It
does the blessing
wasn't a
come from?
gospel song. It was not a cartel. Why cartel in my mind? It's a what the man name?
Who?
Me no remember. I don't know. Move on. Menopausal brain.
Menopause has a brain?
No, but there's a stage when you're going through menopause that you have brain fog.
Really?
Yeah. And that's another thing too. A lot of people don't talk about this a lot
So
in
wait,
Jamaica.
let's go into that for a second. What
No.
have you been experiencing like physically? Because you
Um.
just said, hold on, you just said to me that a lot of people don't talk about it in
All right.
Jamaica.
So
You
you
have a
want us to talk
platform to
about
talk
it?
about
All
it,
right. Go ahead.
okay.
So there's perimenopausal. I wish I had a doctor in here, but there's perimenopause and there's menopausal.
Uh-huh.
So peri, I think is pre. That's all. Pre, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's where I am now. Well, I know that's where I am based upon blood tests and stuff. So you get a lot of brain fog. You honestly don't remember stuff, like you do something now, and in 2 minutes time, like it's a shilling and
In
pence. What me
two
do
shakes
well,
of a duck.
me don't remember.
So did you have brain
And
fog when you were pregnant? Not really.
no, not really. I was a healthy pregnant. It was a healthy
And
pregnancy
you
for
were
me.
young.
Yeah, I was like 23.
Whoa.
Yeah, when I had you.
Can you imagine being
23,
23?
22. Because I'm 52
So
now.
so you
And I
have
ride up on bicycle, everything, to be my pregnant self.
but
Because
in
you
the
wouldn't
name of
born.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What do you mean I wouldn't born?
Because you just never did one born.
Is
Up to
bicycle
now.
ride get you there in the first place?
Get me where?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
Who?
Right till the bicycle broke off the car. Listen. So brain fog.
Yeah,
What
so
else
there's
happens?
brain fog and there's weight gain. You don't
You
explain
have
it.
gained a pound.
No, I have.
No man, you look fantastic.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Thank
You've
you.
never looked better. So
Oh,
even if no, serious, even if you're concerned about weight, it's muscle.
okay. So
Mhm.
there's weight gain and there's also a lot of moodiness.
Mood swings.
Jesus, please,
Lord
mood
have
swings. And
mercy.
bear in mind, they don't
So
have to
them
be.
swing the mood. So
And listen, and truth be told, do you know that women who have had certain surgeries
uh-huh.
are also premenopausal because of the surgery? So they're having
And
the
you
premenopausal syndrome.
removed your
I didn't remove nothing.
fibroids.
Fibroids, yeah, but
Yes.
people have removed their womb,
Uh-huh.
which is a hysterectomy, and
Uh-huh.
they also go into early menopause.
Oh.
So because of that, now they have the mood swings, they have the fog, the brain fog, they have.
So how would you like, considering that these things are happening to you, how would you like to be treated and dealt with?
Actually, guess what? I don't want to be treated and dealt with anyway. What I'd prefer, what I'd love is a little more grace.
That is how you would be treated and dealt with. That's great. That's
Yeah,
being
that is it, Not
no,
not.
she's saying in the audience that is how you'd want to be
Yeah,
treated.
that is how I don't want to be treated.
I wouldn't want to be treated and dealt with
No, when I
differently.
said treated,
I want grace.
All right, let me put some.
No, but
let me put some clarity on that. Treated meaning don't.
Oh, you mean you don't
don't
want anybody to be tender?
tender with me, yeah, but just be graceful, because at the end of the day, every woman barring none is gonna go through it. So
Damn.
just especially men in relationships, just be
And how you're on
understanding.
your way doing it, you soon find him.
Who, me?
After we just put out
Oh.
the Ananda alert, the
Oh.
orange code, they're lining up.
They are.
But I think that women overall, you guys, boy,
Hey,
no,
being a woman,
no,
it's
to
rough
go through
sometimes,
this thing every month, and then at the end of it, you go through something again.
Yep. It's
Life
rough.
hard, man.
It's rough, man. I tell you.
You must blame Eve.
No, I'm not blaming a soul. I'm blaming Adam. It's him pick the apple and
I know I must blame Adam and Eve.
Okay, yeah.
Because you know that was literally one of the things that would happen as a result of the separation from God, right?
I didn't know that.
Yes, like literally based on the separation from God, he said that he would give you, what is it again, Rochelle? He would give Eve
What?
some sort
Trials and crosses to bear.
through childbearing and and all of those things. Am I yes. Something like that. So
Okay.
it's like a not punishment, but it's one of those things that is
That
a cause
we're
of
going-
being detached from God. Because when Adam and Eve were in the garden, they were in harmony with God.
Preach it, brother.
And when they were in harmony with God, that meant that they were not experiencing any pain, any heartache, anything like that. So it's as a result of our separation from God. So guys, although when you get closer to God, you won't stop having a period, get closer to him.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 So the episode is called Ask Me Anything, and we have 2 cups here with questions Don't go in it yet because we're going to do a quick game of this or that to loosen it up. Right? Remember the last this or that you did?
I don't want loosen though. I don't. Me not understand what you mean.
You need to be loosened. You're a little.
Sorry, lose me.
You're out of control.
Sorry.
Deadlifts or squats?
Squats. Squats. Yeah.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
You pronounce it.
What? You said pizza?
Why do you pronounce it like that?
It's pizza.
No, mommy. I literally remember when we were growing up and you're just like, I feel for a pizza. And when I go out in the world, everybody else is like, pizza.
Which world you go to now? A pizza bean waiters.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza. You want pizza?
People in the world, comment and let us know if it's pizza or pizza. Using the hashtag #NondaNice.
All right, cool.
Reggae or dancehall? This
reggae.
is controversial.
Reggae.
Right, because
dancehall, me don't know. Dancehall in the 90s, 80s was dancehall. That can't do.
Everybody says that about their era.
No, I'm serious. No, the kids nowadays can't say that about dancehall. No, them don't have dancehall.
They have trap.
What?
Like, it's like more like the dancehall now is like trappy dancehall.
The dancehall now has no longevity.
Who is your favorite reggae artist?
Would you consider Barry's Hammond to be a reggae artist?
Yeah, by the way, do you know that
So Barry's is...
No, but wait.
I think
you know that
he's
Barry's
the
is
outside
not...
don't
You know that Barry's don't reach 70 yet?
Who says so?
Literally, you want to Google it right now?
No, don't Google it. No, but
I'm going to Google it.
seriously?
No, because...
No, Barry's past 70.
No, mommy. I am in shock because Barry's is 69 years old. I think it's the performing.
Yeah.
The
he
man
has-
is
he has been performing
tired.
Longer, you know.
Double trouble is
Waiting.
it's wrapped up in
My bed.
I'm tired.
All right, you're tired for true. But moving along, I think that Barry's has been performed some songs that
You
people
know-
Barry, what?
If I have any ups,
What?
it's the lady that lie down with me up at university hospital and said push. It's you. Why are you an up? If Barry's have any what? Go on. now.
No, me say no. I said Barry's has some songs that you would even know that is him singing.
Such as
Me don't remember. Red light. Where goes red light? You know no red light. You know red light. Google it. That
No, it's
nice
okay.
song from Barry.
Since we're talking about artists, Beanie or Bounty?
Beanie. I'm a beanie girl.
You're
I think Bounty too aggressive, man. No, sir.
you're a what?
I'm a beanie girl.
You're a beanie
Yeah.
girl, beanie weenie.
No, don't get carried away. No, I'm a beanie fan.
Okay. This is controversial. Soup for breakfast or cereal for dinner?
Soup for breakfast or cereal for dinner? None of the above.
Mommy, it's a this or that. It's this or that. You're so, hey, have a spirit of contankeration.
Why you love? Listen.
This or that. Spirit
Soup.
for soup
Soup for breakfast
or cereal for
or
dinner.
I'll go cereal for dinner.
For sure. Soup
Soup for breakfast? How you get that? No, girl.
For breakfast. Can you imagine as they light you over the red pea soup? I go, up.
No, man, no.
I can't deal with it.
Cereal for dinner. No, sir.
Cereal for dinner and nice little Cheerios.
Yeah.
You know those.
Actually, I love cornflakes.
Yo, I was going to say that Jamaican parents. Jamaican parents. What you saying, audience? No, because
It's cornflakes.
everything to Jamaican parents is cornflakes. Not only that, but you'll be in the supermarket aisle with a Jamaican parent, right? And you know you're watching TV, globalization, you're seeing Lucky Charms, Honey Bunches of Oats, this, that. And you stop and you take up Lucky Charms and you put it in the trolley and you hear them. What happened to the cornflakes?
Yeah, man.
You don't see no cornflakes, put it down. That too dear. Everything you see you want. Yes. Why did they carry me to the viewing gallery? Same thing when you
Cornflakes.
take up the sausage. You take up the ascamea sausage with the cheese in the middle.
No, that
Put it
you
down.
did love that for true, you know.
You're not
Jesus.
seeing a grace. You can't put down the grace
Put down-
sausage.
That's right.
Oh my God, give us a break. Tight jeans or little short skirt?
Tight jeans.
Because you want your bottom to show.
No, my bottom always shows. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing. But
Oh,
I like to say
BBL Jizzy. BBL.
I like the tight fitted jeans just because I think short shorts is showing too much and
You know,
must
tight
show.
jeans stop wear.
What you say?
Tight jeans stop wear. Our big clothes I wear now.
Minute, but this or that, you boot you. Tight jeans or short shorts. Not big clothes.
You catch
Tight jeans.
a too stunned to speak. Me a choke. Me a choke for my spittage. No,
Tight jeans.
tight jeans.
Yeah, tight jeans.
Okay.
Because I just think it's sexy. It can
Anybody ever ask if you did your
be BBL all the time.
Oh my God. Did
Seriously,
you always
and-
have a big bottom?
Yes, but because my waist wasn't all that, because my waist is now
Yeah. They must say,
it's snatched.
oh,
Yeah.
they must say you do your body.
Do my body. And especially now because BBL is so common.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. It's natural. Born like that. Functional fitness. Yay.
All right. Morning workout or evening workout. Speaking of fitness. This is
it's funny.
we argue about this all the
all
time.
the time.
Oh yes. Oh,
Lord,
a
food
burp.
for breakfast. Look at that.
Maybe.
I think, let me tell you, boy, I don't know if it's this or that for me, but if I had to choose, I would do evening workout.
If I want to focus at the morning.
Yeah.
Evening by them time there.
Listen.
The roll is called up yonder.
You see another morning breakfast though?
Morning breakfast.
You see another morning gym?
Oh my God.
You see by 1 o'clock, I'm hungry. I want to eat down the world.
Listen, when I do morning gym, I'm hungry all day.
All what?
I'm perpetually hungry.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But what I feel is that no, continue.
But evening gym now, when you do the gym and you just drink a little and go to your bed.
Mommy, I've been noticing that I cannot fall asleep.
Because
in the
it is
evening.
still, because what happening, you're still burning. So
I'm just
your
burning.
adrenaline is still going. So you need to work out like 5 o'clock. So by 8 o'clock, you go to your bed.
Yeah, but I work out at like 4:30.
Well, you hyperactive still, so you're not a really good example. That's for
Okay,
sure.
phone call or text.
Phone call in Jesus' name. Stop text me.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, you are the worst person to call.
Listen. No, not you and I.
Oh,
I'm just generally text messages. If not read properly, it can have a little undertone. Talk
you
to me.
sensitive?
Yes, I'm being sensitive bad. I pick up things what over there.
It's
If you
true.
tell me goodbye, I go say, why you never just say bye? Why you say goodbye? Why you so aggressive? Yeah?
yeah.
If you talk to me now, I can read.
You know, as much as I'm saying text, I love a phone call.
I love a phone call. It's much more personal.
The studio audience is saying, yeah, man, but I'm not really. I love a phone call, and I will call you just to. I say, oh, I forget what I call you about, but
All the time
anyway,
you do it, yeah.
and start chat.
And then call me again and say, this is the last call, I promise. And then look again. Stanna, you call me again.
I love to call
You love call for true.
because you know who I call on the most.
Who? God.
Jesus.
Amen.
You know I have to turn it into a testimony.
Amen. There we go.
Oh,
And that song.
my God, never. This my story, my testimony. Okay, so since we're going with Ask Me Anything, here are the rules. We have 2 cups with questions, right?
Okay.
And these questions will be in an effort to take us deeper.
All right.
But it's okay. It won't be something that throws you off.
All righty.
Okay? So draw for your cup. Hello? Shake it up. Make them hear it on the podcast.
Hey, I 3 things in there if you share.
It's 5.
Oh, all right.
So
Dip
you
your
want
hand
to
in
go
there.
first? Yes. So you are going to open it.
You don't give me no chance.
You are going to go first.
What I must do?
So you're going to dip. So So you can put the cup beside you, Dip, read a question, and the question is directed to me. Actually, I think I should go first.
Watch out. No.
No, I'm going first. I'm going first.
But you just said you should go first. Yes.
No, son before mother.
Are true?
No, mother before son. Go ahead.
Watch out.
Okay, I'll go.
This man.
Sorry. I'm
You talk about a spirit of confusion, see there? Come, go on.
You're a spirit of chaos.
That's true. That's true.
Wow. Ooh, this is good.
It is?
So, yes. And then I will answer as well. This is easy. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be?
3 people at one sitting or individually?
You can do it however you want.
Mommy.
I was gonna say the same.
Yeah,
thing.
I would have dinner with my mother. I would do anything to
see grandma
one more time. Yep.
Oh my God, I wish I could talk to her right now.
Seriously, me too.
If I could speak to her one more time, that would literally make my life.
Yeah. Grandma, I think mommy, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have dinner with my mother again.
Oh my God, that was my answer.
Is it?
Yeah. I was gonna choose her 3 times.
That's what I'm gonna do actually.
Yeah.
In my teenage life, in my adult life, and now in my big woman life.
Wow.
There's a difference.
You'd have dinner with her 3
times. 3 times, yep.
I really wish she was alive.
Me too. But what am I gonna do? And you see, death is so final. Like, I know I never even process that properly.
No, but I can hear her, I can see her, I can feel her. No man,
kill the mosquito.
I can hear her, I can feel her, I can see her and everything. And I'm just like, I don't know how to experience her in this life. You get what I'm saying? Because when I was much younger, we had a different relationship. Same way like how my relationship with you was different, relationship with daddy was different. And it's just like, I don't know, I really wish that I could speak to her.
Yeah, me too. And like, I really wish that there are so many things now I wish I could ask her. Because even growing up, even now that I'm older, one of the first questions, back to even the doctor and the menopausal thing and the menopausal thing, they're like, what's your history? I don't know. We ask me. I don't have no mother. Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
Get cross.
You do have a mother.
But I have a mother. But I mean, like, stuff like that, we don't know.
Yeah. I really wish that I could. Yeah. That was such a good answer.
No, it's the truth. It's not a good answer or bad answer.
Yeah. I like that.
The truth. Yeah. My time?
Radam. Is she that,
That's your water pan, girl?
Yeah.
Bucket?
She making us.
All right. How do you feel this is for you?
Yeah, I know. Who else could it be for?
Well, a while ago you said you and I, so this is just for you.
Oh, you're not answering it?
No. How do you feel our communication style has evolved over the years?
I think it has evolved in the...
Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry. But
for those of you in podcast land, she just threw the paper at me.
Go ahead.
I think it's evolved from unhealthy to healthy. I think it's evolved from non-verbal to verbal. Like in the sense that like we were communicating through the unsaids. And I think now we're in a position where we are saying how we feel and what we mean.
And we are being given the space.
To express that. I think before it was just like, you did this, that means that this is how you feel. Or you did not do this and that means that this is how you feel. When now, I think we both give each other the space to say, this is how I feel.
I feel, right.
And this is how I don't feel. And I'm very grateful for that because I think that it helps both of us to be more intentional about how we communicate. Like I remember even when this podcast was coming up, like you said something and it wasn't your intention to hurt my feelings. And I called you and I was just like,
But communicating with you is
very special.
Oh Lord. It is like, because you see the thing with you, as you had said in another podcast.
I'm vibrating at a higher frequency. No, not high frequency than you,
No,
I'm
man,
just
just
vibrating.
generally.
Yes.
Yeah, because even your friends
Yes.
will testify to this.
Yes.
That you just yeah.
I'm very intentional about what I say, and I
Yeah.
listen to what
And you're
people
very
say.
attentive, yeah.
And so if you
And you're
say
very literal.
something, not very literal, I just only mean what I say. Well, yes, that's
No.
what literal is.
Yeah.
But I literally only say what I mean.
And you are, if somebody's saying it to you as well, you must also understand to sometimes that
That people don't say what they mean.
no, not don't say what I mean, but if when talking to you, we have to also be literal, or else you will say, but that's not what you said.
Let me tell you, people, here's the problem. A lot of people,
Right, Rochelle? Amen.
a lot of people like to go back on what they said and say, that's not what I meant. And that is where I have the issue. Because a lot of times we say things, and then when you're challenged, you come back to say, that's not what I meant, when that's not what you said. That's all I'm saying. That's not what you said. And everybody thinks that when you say, that's not what you said, I'm calling you a liar. I'm just saying that's not what you said. So,
Okay. Technical, right?
yeah,
Very technical.
I'm technical. And that's why I think your money was not wasted when I went to law school. That's why I got only A's.
And that's another thing too.
No,
I think,
serious.
no, I'm serious too. I don't think I wasted that dollar.
No, you didn't. And by the way, that is something that anyway, this question actually helps with that. What are your biggest fears or uncertainties regarding our relationship?
Biggest fears. Well,
Or uncertainties.
I think sometimes my biggest fear is that I do not communicate with you how you would want. Back to being so sometimes me afraid for say what I want to say because you're gonna take it literal
And run with it.
and then we can't try it back because in truth and if I can never that me did once say I'd never it's sounding about you know give me a break, bro.
It's really like listening to this, I feel really bad because it's like, no, hold on. No. I feel bad because it's like, in wanting the best for a relationship and being like, okay, this is like, I'm just communicating this, that. I feel like sometimes it's misinterpreted or misunderstood as being intense. And I'm not really trying to be intense. I just have a specific communication style.
You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel bad.
Thank you.
I'm serious. You don't have to feel bad. What you need to just do is just understand that people do not necessarily communicate how you communicate. And in doing that, you'll also understand that low them no man make them communicate or them want to communicate. They're not you.
But you see,
and you can't change the world.
No,
and you can't change the
thing.
people them who communicate with
I
you.
think what my friends and family don't understand is that I accept everybody. I am only friends and only in relationships with people that I know and love. Right? And that is the baseline for me. It doesn't like there's nothing that the people that I've chosen around me, there's nothing that I can see in who they are, not their actions, There's nothing I can see in who they are and say, me not really, no. Everything that you come with, I've accepted it and I understand it, right? Me showing up in that space and being like, oh, I challenging you to communicate or like be open or this or that or blah, 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 is because a lot of times I see where there's a little gap where like people are walking on eggshells and I'm like, you don't really have to because I'm not, there's nothing that you can say or do that is going to make me change my mind about how I feel about you.
Cool.
And so I think what happens is that I am just incredibly comfortable in my relationships. Like I'm very, 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 very comfortable. And I think that I'm like, just say how you feel. Do what you like. I can tell that most of the times you're holding back. And I'm just like, talk. It's fine.
To you. That is the thing.
And that makes me feel bad.
But don't feel, that's what I'm saying, don't feel bad. It's a process, So eventually we will just learn, and I say we because I'm speaking on behalf of your friends and other.
Oh, you guys had a meeting.
No.
You guys are definitely never hearing from me again.
Not meeting.
No, I know what you mean.
But you must also realize and appreciate that females communicate differently than males. And I learned that about a year ago.
Very different for true.
True. I kid you not, we communicate differently, and you also need to accept that.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Some more
male friends?
Yeah.
Probably.
Some dogs.
Not they don't have to be dogs, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably need some more. You're very sheltered,
Yes.
So.
But I don't mind.
No, I know you don't mind.
I don't
Are you
mind.
good over there?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Me no want to see the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Because my biggest fear, not in our relationship, but my biggest fear is that I lose my optimism.
Oh.
And I look at the world in a very specific way, and I am like, I'm not like, oh, rainbows and ponies, but I am very like, oh, this can fix. Oh, this is fine. Oh, this is... A lot of people walk with everything because they've seen a little too much.
Too much. Okay. That's
I don't think I owe it to the world or owe it to anybody to harden just so that I can prove that I'm a part of the world. Like in my mind. So that is why I don't mind being sheltered. But I understand that in so doing, I also have to give people grace.
And
because they come with their own baggage.
Not baggage. I kind of like how I grew up.
Baggage.
I wasn't sheltered, but I kind of... I know the streets.
So you were sheltered, but you broke out.
You rebel.
Hey,
I mean,
she unruly. She have to go up an unruly face.
My time? I mean,
yeah.
I rebelled. I can tell you, hands down. What's one of the most embarrassing moments you've had, and how did you handle it?
That's for you.
So I'll read my own question.
Well, I don't really experience embarrassment as a general.
You never drop it in a public. Sorry.
I was going to get to the point. I don't generally experience embarrassment. But
I remember Daddy drop.
No.
Sorry.
My grandfather for about 5 years had a dropping spell. I don't know who go up at St. Thomas and put drop for my grandfather, but this man was dropping everywhere. And the last time I knew that we were down bad when we were walking from... I used to live in Portmore. Imagine it. People who live in Portmore, you know what I'm talking about. We park over at Portmore Mall. And then we walked to Tasties. So we're walking like on a block. For the Americans and for the US girlies, we walked a block. Me say, we get the patty them. 4 patty we buy. Our juice. My grandfather is walking behind me and walking so fast. I just hear blop. Pop, 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 pop.
I'm sorry. So go ahead.
Patty drop. 1 patty to the left, 1 patty to the right, 2 patty out of front, the juice drop on the ground. And it was just happening in perpetuity. Like it was just happening perpetually. Over and over. You remember when Art Road drop? With the ice cream out at Devon House?
You must remember that, T?
We're walking at Devon House. By the way, these are all old people. We're walking. Old people can't drop it. I don't know why them don't stop walk. We're walking with the grape nut ice cream. She have the ice cream in her hand and she drop. Boof! Right in front of some people on a date. Hear the boy. Boy, it look like mommy dropping off. Why him do that? But what was really embarrassing for me is one time we went to Secrets. Mm-hmm. And guys, I have a pair of Crocs that wear out. The bottom wear out.
The blue one?
No grip, yeah. It have no grip. And when I'm in water, I am sailing. And may I tell you, it's a rain start fall. And may I walk. I'm just slip and slide. I saw me a slide. I saw me a slide. And literally, I am so embarrassed I start talking foolishness. You know when people embarrass me, I say, Rochelle, you know, sister, me a drop. You know, sister, me a drop. Oh God, me did I look the woman them over there, sir. You know, sister, me a drop. The lady them did not talk to me. I was just so
I
embarrassed.
said, shame kill you.
You ever shame before you just start overcompensating and talking out of turn?
Yeah.
But I have another embarrassing story. Nobody has ever heard this story before. When I was in prep school, I do it up myself. I was wearing a white Hanes brief. I do it up myself, and I just never know what to do.
Himself in life, you know.
No, but mommy, why did I take off the underwear, wrap it up, put it in a plastic bag, and throw it in a barrel in the classroom?
Why?
I thought it was a garbage bin. The teacher come 2 days later and said, "What is that smell?" She said, "What is that smell?"
Why you do it?
When she opened the barrel, mommy, it was a barrel of books. I shit up the barrel.
No, why you do it? It means you thought it was a garbage bin.
And I go to school.
Why you go to the school if you think it's a garbage bin, my youth? My God, no.
How has your identity evolved over the years, and what experiences shaped it most?
How has my identity evolved? What do you mean?
How has your identity evolved? Like
Meaning
who you
what?
are and how you present
me.
yourself.
Okay,
How has it
so-
evolved over the years, and what experiences shaped it? Can I give you an example?
Yes, please.
I think your identity has evolved in the sense of you being a lot more comfortable with like
I am.
how you look and all of that. And I think that it was shaped by you being more active and going to the gym, for example. So how has
That's
your...
one. So my identity has evolved by how I look with how I look.
Mommy, I feel like I'm doing a quiz and the person beside me, you remember when Michelle Obama do the speech and the lady just take it, copy
Write
and
it
paste
up.
it and drop it?
Copy
Mommy, you
it.
cannot do that.
Why not? But that's a good example. So, all right, let me answer you. Ask me again. All right, so let me answer you. So I feel like I have evolved in that I'm more self-confident because I go to the gym.
You are more self-confident.
Yeah, I have, but I don't think it. Truth be told, no, seriously. I think life. At that time when life was just coming at me, and it you had to either sink or swim, and I chose to swim
Squink.
because. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I think that has.
You were my mother a while ago. You hear the sorry? Sorry. Squink.
So I think when life comes at you,
Lick you.
you have to just find a way to dig deep and do things that you never did before because you don't want to be this person no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me no want this for myself. Me no want. So guess what?
And that would ultimately shape your identity
Shape
because
your
you're no longer identified.
because you're no
who
longer
you were
identified. Yeah.
before.
So it come with boundary setting. It come with, as you said, going to the gym, feeling better about yourself. A lot of things that you just have to change because
You've told me some stories before, and I'm just like, I don't know how you accepted that because I would have licked down everybody in there.
no, your generation different from ours. We are
Yeah.
more tolerant and we are more
Much more tolerant. Unu
Fix
can
it.
take some things, you see. Unu can accept some less than you see. I promise you, if I could be your father.
You know who don't want that?
No, mommy, you know, say I don't like how you diss me on the Sykes.
What me do? What me do?
Because I wasn't saying that I want to be a father, but I'm saying if I could be your father. I don't like that. You make me
I'm
feel
sorry,
away.
don't feel away. No, the way you feel away.
I don't really feel away. I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
you better not feel away.
If I could be a father, the one thing I would instill in you is making sure that you are only in situations that are beneficial and helpful to you and not harmful.
Okay.
On always sit down in some situation.
No, listen.
Situation.
And I'm not going to blame it on. You must also understand that parenting then is different from parenting now.
That's why I said, if I could be your father.
In my generation time back then, or no?
Yes, because
No,
I would
back
be.
in, no, you would not.
I
You would not
no.
know any different. Hold,
I would
hello.
not know any different. That's why I can speak. Because I'm not a father either. So I'm saying I'm not anything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
actually putting myself in that situation. I'm saying if I could forget the father, if I was a teacher,
Oh, okay.
if I was a principal, if I was a
Yes,
guidance
that's a different
counselor,
example.
no, it's nothing.
It is.
All I'm saying is if I could instill one thing in you say I'm literal. If I could instill one thing in you, it would be that because I think generationally, on a accept a lot less than on a deserve.
That is true.
I don't know why in jobs,
Mm-hmm.
relationships,
Friendship,
friendship.
which is a relationship, but yeah, I get you, and it's true. I can look at it now and agree with you. We have, especially as women. Once again, I got to this woman thing. Women, long time, I think say them just want we accept less than we even deserve, or less
Even
than
now,
even
terrible.
now. It rough. It rough, boy. I tell you.
And if you want more for yourself, them call you all sorts
Them
of
call it
things.
all. Them say enough. You're this, you're that, and if you go there, you have to sleep with Tom, Dick, Harry, and Billy Pumpkin. Forget to it. Me can't
Billy
do that.
Pumpkin is crazy.
Yeah, but
Sleeping with
moving
Billy
on.
Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry,
The segment not done yet. How much paper you have, so?
ask me anything.
All right.
You
The
know,
last one, man. We don't get no more hard question. Oops. Sorry.
grandma again. Licking your dung.
Say, listen.
She don't, and that's the other thing. She don't want any more discomfort in the
No, me
studio
don't want no
audience.
more.
She a little discomfortable.
Sorry. I know.
All right. It's my time or your time?
It's my time. You just asked me something. No, I lie you. It's you for true, Russian. I cheated. It's you.
It's because you want to hurry up.
No, man, I
I
don't
don't
want to
like
hurry.
that.
I don't.
Me I scrap that episode here. Me I call that episode here scrap it. Okay.
man.
If you could go back and change one decision in your
No,
life.
it's my time because it just asked me that. True, my time.
The ginalery. How many papers you have in your cup?
You know what about that? Come. What would you What would you do if you knew you could not? What? What would you do if you knew you could not fail?
It's definitely my time to ask a question because you just. It's her time? Why ask me again? I was
What
listening.
would you do if you knew you could not fail?
This.
I like that question there. Ask me that. This question I know I've nothing about it.
No, because I'm just so straightforward. But
What would you do if you knew? You know how much things I would do?
then all right, that's why you asking me has a different effect from me asking you, because you asking me, I'm doing exactly what I would do if I knew I could not fail, which is sitting in this podcast right now. There's nothing else that I have wanted to do that I've not done. But if I ask you, you would probably have a grocery list. So let's go.
No.
What is one thing you could do if you would not fail? You could not fail. What is one? Yeah.
What's one thing I would do if I knew I could not fail?
You see what I mean, studio audience? It
What?
has a different effect.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Because guess what? I'm older than you.
But also, we have different approaches to life.
Yeah.
So go.
You know, but you refer to the podcast. I would probably look at something.
Skydiving?
Huh?
Fail, if you knew you could not fail.
Yeah, probably skydiving. Because I'm adventurous,
But you...
What? I'm adventurous, but I'm afraid. Suppose me go to a parachute and boop boop.
All right.
I mean, all right. No, I'm dead.
And when you're dead, you're dead.
No, I'm not upon them. I'm dead. So.
My thing about death is, remember that when you die, you're okay,
That's true.
Like, when you die, you die.
You die. That's true.
And I don't think, especially if you don't live, if it's not a slow... Anyway, can I ask you the question now?
Sure.
I'm going to ask you a different one. I'm asking you a different question. Okay. What is something you've learned? It looked like I get the deep question.
Yeah, man. I think so.
Or maybe so I ask it.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Yeah.
What is it? What is something you do could not, if you do not, could not fail? Should I ask you with no, boys? Meanwhile, me, what's something you've...
Come.
You just, I think you just,
Come.
what's something, it's true, you know?
Yeah, man, it's true.
What's something you've learned from our relationship that you think others might not understand? As a matter of fact, leave off that part. What's something you've learned from our relationship?
Some things.
I hope they're good.
Patience.
Okay.
Um,
I just think you have to have a more positive face.
you answer any question on me.
Right.
Me not answer. No, me no know. Me ask you.
You, but I'm saying
Positive
it's so,
vibes.
no,
my face.
like you're making it seem like the relationship is burdened.
No, man. No, man. It is
To the
not.
audience, you get what I'm saying?
Russia,
Patience.
Russia,
No, man, you have to live. You remember
right.
saying, in other words, all I'm saying is, I have learned like
And
patience.
what did I say? What did I say?
I
about
want you
communicating?
in me. It's true.
Exactly. What I say about communicating? My
It's
youth
true.
accept me.
I want you to be me.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Accept
I said
me.
I want you in
Yeah,
me.
man.
That's crazy.
Me, I tell you.
So what is it?
Me, I
Patience.
tell
Talk.
All
It.
right. Yeah, man. Me
Talk.
tell you not let it go.
Start it if you want to start it.
Me don't know that one there. Come, patience.
See? Look how you have a more pleasant disposition
Um,
versus patience.
Come no, man. All right. So I've learned patience. I've learned, boy, communication skills, boy. Yeah, man.
Positive.
Positive. Positive.
I'm just a boy looking for my mother's love, you know.
You're not, because you got it from day one. From your birth, I did not leave you on the street.
Period.
Yes. And that is what
this mama know.
What some exactly. So some mothers them either then left them or them carry them and then beat them and buff buff them from
And
them
I
birth.
was gentle parented.
You're a gentle parent.
It's true.
Yeah.
Continue.
What else? I've learned whole lot of things, you know. Too much to mention, but
I've learned a
one.
lot too, Mom. Hold my hand. Reach out and touch.
Sure. Seriously though, yeah, man, me rate you. Me rate you.
Yo.
Me rate you big time. Oh,
So Jamaican. Yo,
wow.
me I hear thing different.
Different.
Me rate you.
Me rate you.
Oh my God, I love you too.
Yeah.
Generations. Okay, so the last thing is for both of us. This is it.
Okay. All right.
What are you most proud of regarding our relationship?
The journey that it has, like the journey. Rushing it did rough, you know?
Really?
No. Yes, man. Yeah, man, it did rough. Me not business about you, but me I tell you about me. Say, me have to draw deep. Sometimes I say, yo, that you tell my son, you know, no matter what. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel love him in spite of and sometimes your mouth. We get the mouth thing there from, man, your mouth. Your father, for true. But I think I'm most proud of the journey that we didn't let it go. You know what I'm saying? We had a choice, you know. We could have just left it, make it just dead or whatever. But I think we were both invested in wanting better for our relationship. And that's why we work so hard at it. And stop it now. But sure. No, me not gonna cry. But no, I'm serious. It's emotional, but it's not.
I think I would agree. The journey has been beautiful. I think that I'm in a position. I don't know about you. I think so too. I'm in a position where I'm very comfortable. Like I'm good. And yeah, I just think that at this point is just trying to strengthen and also not be too hard on it.
Yeah.
Because you're my mother, I'm your son.
And you're an adult.
I'm an adult. You're an adult. We're from two different generations. We're two different genders. We're two different, like we're so different. And at the end of the day, we're not trying to be husband and wife. We're not trying to be best friends. We have been given each other and we're navigating it as best as possible through our relationship. You get me? So
Yeah.
like, sometimes I think it don't make sense to put so much pressure on it.
Yeah, just let it flow.
Let it flow,
but
because
respectfully.
yes.
And I think that is it. I think you have learned to respect me and my boundaries, and I have done the same with you.
Yeah.
And once you do that,
Because
it will be
ultimately,
fine.
we're not there. Like,
how that
no,
mean?
because I want you to understand we are built in. Like, we are blood, we're family.
Yeah.
And so,
You're my son, dog.
right. So what I'm saying is that we're not required
Oh, okay, that type of
to
relationship.
have that
Yeah.
oomph and synergy, and it's not required.
Okay.
What is required is that we care for each other, we love each other, we show up
And
for each
respect
other,
each other,
and
and
respect. It
true.
don't have to be, oh, I love you, you are the
No,
because
true that.
that's not what we are. And I think in closing, what I'll say is that I find that a lot of relationships suffer because people are looking for everything one place. Oh my God, you must be the most reliable, the most this, the most this, the most this, the most that, the most that. No, you're my mother. And we have a bond that is unbreakable, and it is what it is. And it is not what it is not. You get me?
And you touched on something that's very important. I think
Make it for me though.
I think sometimes when even you say you have to be reliable, you have a long list of things that you must be. No, it just must be you.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the person, as in your child, must respect that you are you.
Yeah.
You have a life. And you also have to be juggling a life with them, showing up for them, showing up for showing up
And I think in being my mother, you're also learning to give your father grace.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
a lot of times it's just like, oh, I'm asking a little much or a little or not enough from this person, and know you can make that reference based on how you're able to show up
To
for
show
me.
up for you. Yeah.
So yeah,
Ask
me anything.
And at the end of the day, parenting don't come with a handbook.
And you don't get, everybody have a different child.
Everybody have a different.
And everybody have a different
something.
parent. We're just all trying to figure it out.
We try it as we go along.
So if you're in podcast land, YouTube land, whatever land, my challenge to you today is to accept people.
That was my word for 2024.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
Wow. Accept people for who they are, and if you can, I have to put that proviso, if you can, meet them where they are. Because sometimes you actually cannot meet somebody where they are because you're not
there
emotionally and mentally. But yeah, it's a great opportunity to do that. What do you want to say to everybody as you go? By the way, I have one more thing to say. Sorry. I have to tell you publicly, thank you for showing up on the podcast and for being yourself, and for, I think, giving all of this a true commitment that I don't think we've ever experienced before together. Like, both of us are super committed to this, and I really, really appreciate it, and I hope that it pays off for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're my son.
You're my mom.
Hey.
You're the best.
Oh, Lord. All right.
I miss ya. I miss ya.
Yeah.
What's your word to everybody?
My word, as I said, for 2024 is acceptance. And I have been practicing it. I've been drawing upon it in life situations, in parenting situations. And it is something that I'm accepting. That situations come up, life comes up, challenges come up, but we have to accept. And why you can't change? You just have to accept and just life.
Big up my boss.
Big up my youth.
Boss for every boss.
Dan for every Dan.
Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much
You're
for
welcome.
listening and watching NONDA, No NDA. Of course, leave us a rating, leave us a comment, and for this episode, to let us know that you watched it, enjoyed it, use the hashtag NONDA Nice. Yes,
you nail it.
Hashtag NONDA Nice. So thank you so much. We always appreciate your love and support. You want to send us an email with a query, concern, request, dilemma, anything, nondapodcast@gmail.com. We love you for loving us. Thank you. See you next time.
Bye.